Hey guys, we've hit somewhat of a milestone here on the ARCustomKnives channel. Got to 100 subscribers today, and not necessarily something I set out to do. I'm really not looking for subscribers, although it is a nice thing to have. I really just want to make videos, maybe share some of my experiences, what little knowledge I may have, and maybe even make some videos in hopes of learning more from others through comments and responses and things like that. But all that being said, since I have hit 100 subscribers and I know that a few people watch my videos from time to time, I figured I'd go ahead and try to give back a little bit and have a little bit of a contest slash giveaway just to show some appreciation, give back to you guys, and also give back to the YouTube community as a whole. And I'll kind of explain a little bit by what I mean with that, as I would like to see if maybe we can do a couple things with this contest. One's obviously to give away free stuff, but the other reason, and probably the main reason for me, is just maybe get to know some of you guys who watch my videos and subscribe to me a little bit better, and maybe to help you guys know a little bit more about me as well. So I'll show you some of the things I'm going to be giving away here. Nothing too mind-blowing or life-changing, but hopefully it'll be appreciated nonetheless. But first I'll go ahead and kind of go through the guidelines and explain a little bit about how to enter the contest slash giveaway. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to be fair to everybody. I know not everybody has a camera or maybe the time or resources to make videos. So one leg of this will be through comment entries. I'll go ahead and be fair that way. But the main leg of this contest will be through video entries. And a couple things I want to see, nothing too difficult or hard to do. Just like a couple videos, or really just one video per entry, giving some information about yourself. And now I realize some of you guys might be pretty private individuals, may not want to give some of this information away. That's completely understandable. I'll go ahead and make the first three criteria optional, which will be name, age, and occupation. But that's really more of just a friendly gesture to kind of get to know you guys a little bit, network a little more, and just find some interesting things out. So first thing, if you guys want to, it'd be nice to have a name, whether it's first and last, or even just a nickname. I'll even take your YouTube handle for that matter. But knowing your real name's nice, something I appreciate anyway. Age is kind of a cool thing to know, just to give a little bit more perspective on who you are, maybe what your experiences are, and how long you've been around. Occupation, kind of another cool little fact to know about people, just through networking, and just to kind of have a conversation starter. It's a nice thing to know. But to get down to the real meat and potatoes, what is required, I'd like you guys to mention what your favorite knife and EDC item is. Now, it can be one and the same, it can be different, but just list one and or the other. Next, in an effort to kind of grow the community a little bit and give back a little bit more, I'd like you guys to give 2 shout-outs in your video. And it could be people you've just subscribed to, people that you know for quite some time, maybe your favorite YouTube channel. But nevertheless, I just want to have 2 shout-outs, regardless of what those are, and talk about those channels a little bit. Next, I'd like you guys to mention this video and this channel in your video. And lastly, you must be a subscriber, and that could be present subscriber, or you could be a new subscriber. I really don't care, just as long as you meet those main 4 criteria right there. And again, these 3 are optional. I don't want to get too personal if you guys are uncomfortable with that, but it's just interesting stuff to know. Now, as far as me, I'll go ahead and get the ball rolling with the answers to these questions. Kind of my own entry, although I won't be getting anything for it. other than just letting you guys know a little bit more about me if you don't already. But my name is Drew Riley. The AR and ARCustomKnives is actually my first and last initials, Andrew and Riley, but I usually go by Drew. As for my age, I'm 27, and my current occupation, I work for ArcelorMittal Steel in Burns Harbor, Indiana. I was an electrical planner, but I'm currently being moved up to a shift manager for the pickle lines, so that's definitely going to be an experience. But definitely a great job, one of my favorites so far, and really looking forward to being there for a while. Now as for my favorite knife and EDC item, I'll go ahead and separate those just for this contest. I'd say my favorite knife is probably currently a Spyderco Endura 4 in the full flat grind. Not currently carrying it with me, I'm kind of trying another blade out at the moment, which is just to show you the Cold Steel Raja 3. Great knife, but not my favorite. I think right now it'd probably be somewhere around there. That or the Gerber Applegate Fairbairn Combat Folder. I really like those knives, and I have a couple of those. Favorite EDC item? That'd kind of be split between two as well. Probably my Leatherman Wave gets the most use. But my next favorite would have to be my Spec Ops THE Wallet Junior. Just one of the more useful items I've had, and gets used every day, so I'll go ahead and add that as a favorite. Now as for my two shout outs, I went ahead and wrote their names at the bottom there. I'm going to give a shout out to Kylie at Knives and Stuff. Very talented knife maker. He's been at it for a while. He's an amazing knife grinder. I've been always impressed by his work, the type of grinds he can get on his blades, as well as the function within his designs. He's just a real smart guy, very knowledgeable about knives and how they're used, and really incorporates that into his designs, which are always, for the most part, very attractive to me, and maybe one day I'll be able to pick one of his blades up. But great guy, got a lot of videos, makes a lot of knives, and has a lot of knowledge, so check his channel out and tell him I sent you. The second shout out will go to ITS Tactical. They're just an all-around cool channel, kind of a whole array of information, how-to videos, product reviews, things of that nature, from knot tying to gear reviews to other tactical things, and mostly always entertaining. I got a few guys involved with that project, and great all-around channel. Definitely put time and effort into their videos, and it shows. So check those guys out. And if you do shout-outs, I think it would be a good thing maybe for the subscribers who subscribe through those shout-outs to say who gave the shout-out. I think that's always a nice thing, just to let people know who's watching and who appreciates the channels. So keep that in mind as well. Not a requirement for this contest, but definitely a nice thing to keep in mind. Now, as for mentioning videos and being a subscriber, I don't think that really applies to me. So we'll just move on to some of the things I'm going to give away. Again, nothing too spectacular, but more EDC minded. I got a couple of these belt clips I had laying around. Great for your keys, key rings, or even gear. Clip on your belt and stay put. Very well made, high quality for the price. So go ahead and give those away. One for each winner, one for comments, and one for videos. I got a little plastic S-beaner here. I'll throw that in for someone. A couple LED lights. Pretty bright lights, pretty nice beams. Not really that bad at all, so I'll throw those in there. I got a couple of these 4-in-1 pocket screwdrivers, a couple of eyeglass Phillips and slotted, and then a couple slightly bigger ones. Very handy. I keep one of these on me at work every day. Gets used quite a bit. Now for kind of the bigger items, or maybe the more interesting ones. I got a tack cutter. This will probably, or well, I'll leave that up to you guys. I'll give the video winner the first dibs. The comment winner will get one or the other. But we got a tack cutter, which I've kind of reviewed on my channel. Very neat little tool. And then we have the Spec Ops brand THE Wallet Mini or Micro, I forget what it's called. But brand new wallet, hasn't been used. It is a little bit dusty because it's been in my shop. But I'll go ahead and clean that up, and that'll be a nice little wallet for somebody. Now as for the winners, I'm going to probably do a random number generator based on the number of videos. If you're the first video, you'll be 1, second 2, third 3, so on and so forth. And then for the comments, I'm going to go ahead and kind of simplify things. Again, the first 3 are optional, but I'd really like you to type out your favorite EDC item and favorite knife. And then doing shoutouts is optional, but for the comments, I'll just require the simple first 4, first 3 being optional. That's really the one I want for the comments. And again, you must be a subscriber. Obviously, you don't have to mention the video since that's where the comment's going to be going. And shout-outs are optional. Again, if you want to mention a channel in your comment, if there's room, that's fine. But the biggest requirement is that you have this right here, your favorite knife and EDC item, and that you're a subscriber. So those comments will be entered into a random number generator as well. First comment being 1, second 2, 3, so on and so forth. And hopefully we'll try to make this fair, and maybe we can learn a little bit about everyone else and have a little fun at the same time. Now as for the deadline, I kind of want to be fair with that too, give people plenty of time to make your videos or write your comments. So I have not yet determined a deadline. It'll probably not be for maybe another 3 or 4 weeks at least. Maybe I'll do a subscriber number. Maybe if I get a certain number of subscribers after this, I'll cut it off. Still kind of trying to work that out. I'll kind of see how the ball gets rolling, how many responses I get, and kind of go from there. But I will keep that in mind, and I'll let you guys know in a later video as things start rolling when I'm going to end this. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, have a little fun with it, and again, hopefully we can learn a little bit more about each other and maybe give back to the YouTube community as a whole, just with our shout-outs and information. So that's that. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment, send me a PM, send me an email, whatever you got to do. And hopefully, again, we can have some fun with this. Definitely want to thank everyone who subscribed to me already and those that continue to watch my videos. I know I can ramble on from time to time, and each video is not necessarily as interesting as the last, but I do appreciate the views. I appreciate feedback. And those of you guys who have been with me from the beginning. So thanks a lot. Welcome to our new subscribers, and hopefully I'll get to know you guys. So that's that. Hopefully this was clear enough. Again, if not, send me a PM, and we'll work it all out. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you.